and welcome back to Edith's Quilts. Do you want to know how to make this beautiful quilt? Then watch this lesson. Here is a step-by-step overview for you to follow. First, determine your dimensions. Start by sketching your layout based on a standard king-size quilt, typically around 108 by 108 inches. Next, decide the exact size of your central star medallion, typically 24 inches by 30 inches, and the individual log cabin blocks, and the border widths. Then calculate your yardage. Estimate and sort a generous amount of fabric into distinct color values, including deep ocean blues, medium teals, sunny yellows, coral orange accents, and a crisp white background. Now, pre-cut your strips. Use a rotary cutter or a strip cutter if you have one to slice your teal, blue, yellow, and white background fabrics into uniform long strips. Now, piece the star centers. Create the oversized central starfish medallion using the foundation paper piecing method. Doing this will ensure the geometric angles and points remain perfectly sharp without distorting. Assemble the applique accent blocks. Construct the specialized seashore accent blocks like the fish or shell patterns using traditional piecing or applique, matching their scale to the surrounding blocks. Start at the core. Begin each log cabin block with a central orange coral square representing the traditional hearth. Now build the logs. Sew your first fabric strip to the center square, trim it even with the edge, press the seam open, and sew the next strip, rotating clockwise. And continue chain piecing strips around the center in a continuous sequence. Always use the same rotation when sewing the strips around the square. Now create light and dark sides. Sew bright yellows and whites on one half of the block and deep blues and teals on the other half. This will achieve the distinct depth and contrast needed for the design. Lay out the blocks. Arrange your central medallion on a large design wall. Check out the earlier video above on creating design boards. Or use the floor or even a large bed. Surround it with the finished log cabin blocks, orienting the dark sides to create secondary wave patterns. Sew rows together. Piece the blocks into precise horizontal rows. Then sew the rows together from top to bottom to form the main body of the quilt top. Add the pieced borders. Piece the outer star and Celtic style borders using your remaining teals and yellows. Attaching the top and bottom borders first, followed by the side borders. Piece the backing. Sew together wide backing fabric so that it is at least 5 inches larger on either side of the quilt top to accommodate the king size dimensions. You are now ready to quilt. How to place it on the long arm machine. Sandwich the layers. Place the backing on the machine face down and then place your cotton or cotton poly blend batting on top. Then position the finished quilt top face up and baste securely across the top. Quilt the design. Ideally use a digitized edge-to-edge pattern. Use a wave or wind pattern to enhance the seashore theme. Binding the edges. Cut strips of gold binding fabric, sew them together, fold them lengthwise, and press. Machine stitch the raw edges to the front and flip to the back so that you can hand or machine stitch for a clean finish. There you have it. Please like and subscribe my channel to make more interesting and helpful tips and tricks for creating beautiful quilts using sewing techniques. Have a great day.